guys, how you doing? Happy Homebrew Wednesday or Thirsty Thursday, whatever you want to call it. Um, it's late again this week, but this time it's not really my fault. I hoped I would have my computer up and running by this time. Am I even on? I hope I'm on the screen. I can't see myself. Yeah, I had to break down and reinstall Windows on my machine, and had some pretty bad malware by an ad company called Deal Express. If you want to boycott them, you can. Deal Express ads all over every web page I went to, even on YouTube. Right popping up in the middle of my videos, YouTube videos I was watching. Deal Express, boom. Even with ad block turned on. Plus other things, ads issues I had. You know, I'm pretty careful on my computer as well. I mean, it is my work computer, and I do, but I do everything on it, so I guess, I'm just usually really careful of what I do on it. And still. So despite the software recommendations that were made to me, nothing. I still had to reinstall everything. So currently it's bare bones, and that's why we're using the iPad this week, which is fine. It's kind of like a back to basics, just like the old days. So I hope I'm on here. It seems to me that it's tilted back too far or something. But oh well, hopefully it's okay. Anyway, this week I've got a beer tasting to do for you. I got a couple of beers from a guy called Paul, and I believe he's from Ireland. That's where the beers are from. And Paul says, "Hi Craig." I won't read the whole note, but I'll just give you the gist of it here. Here's a couple of Belfast beers as a thank you for all the videos and getting me back into home brewing. Keep up the good work. He says he enjoys my weekly broadcasts, and he says he loves the Rush tracks that I play. Thank you. I love Rush too. Awesome band. I don't know why people complain about Rush. It's one of those bands that you either love them or you don't, but most people love them. They've been around for 40 years. They're a world-renowned progressive rock band. They're the three of the most talented musicians I've ever known, and they make great music. I don't know what else you could want. So anyway, he said he would love it if I would try one of these beers that he sent. I'll show you what he sent me. His name on the 17 Brew Crew website is Smiley123. No, Smokey123. Sorry. And that's that. So I hope we didn't see his email address there. He sent me a couple of beers here. He sent me this one here. These came today in a little box. I happened to look out my front door, and they were sitting on the arm of the chair out in the front steps there on a box. This is a Hilden Brewing Company, Barney's Brew, and it's a wheat beer. Well, it's got wheat in it. A Belfast ale, and that's the one I'm going to save for later. And this one here is the one I've had out of the fridge for just a few minutes. Well, I got ready for this video, and as you can see, there it is there. It's Whitewater Brewery, I believe. I can't read that, it's too small. I believe that's what it is. And it's 4.5%, and it's basically an amber ale with earthy tones, 3 hop additions, and without further ado, let's get a glass from over here. Excuse me. I'm going to grab my my CraigTube glass that was made for me a while back. And let me just get this open here. I don't think it's twist off, so thank you very much, Paul. Much looking forward to tasting this beer. Awesome, and you're very welcome for the videos and all the stuff I do. I enjoy doing that, and glad people appreciate that. See if you can make sure we can see that there. So I've got a slight bit of allergies today because well, I'll tell you the story afterwards. I might be able to, I can almost fit that all in, almost. But it's not a home brew, so we don't have to worry about sediment. Oh yeah, beautiful balance, nice malty flavor. The hops are just nicely layered in there. It's it's perfectly, well, it's clear as a bell. Not a bell's two-hearted, but it's clear as a bell. Double heart. No, is it two-hearted? Yeah, that's right. Let's give it a whirl. Paul, cheers to you. Thank you. Sorry about the camera angle. It's the only place I could put the iPad to get it to, work. So, cheers. Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful beer. I like that. That is, it's nice, a nice malt backbone. It's not an IPA, so the hops aren't too strong. I have a feeling I'm like just totally looking down on you guys or something, because it's like, anyway, that's the best I can do for this week. Looking down my nose at you. Beautiful amber ale. Cheers. Nice, beautiful beer. I'm going to enjoy this. I think I can get the rest in there now. So, yeah, we're on the iPad this week. And that's the best we can do for now. I feel like I'm right in your face. I'm sorry. I apologize. I wish I could get a different angle, but anyway. Wonderful. Beautiful stuff. It's a great beer. Nice Irish ale. You can't beat it. Good stuff. Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated that. Awesome stuff. And the other one I will drink later on tonight or sometime, off camera, just so, we can do it. So hopefully I will be able to have my computer up and running by Friday. These stupid malware. I got to the point where, when I got to the point where I was swearing at it, that's when I said, okay, I gotta blow off this hard drive and reinstall everything. And you have no idea how good it felt to format that, to wipe all those stupid, malware things and viruses off there. It's the first time I've really ever had a problem with it. So there must be. It's just that Deal Express. How can they think that people want this on their computer? How do they feel about me respecting their company when they invade my computer without me knowing it and without me giving permission? So now I'm like totally boycotting this company, whoever they are, and it's a terrible way to make money. So anyway, I should probably move I don't know where else to put it. How about we can't put it there. There's no light. Oh, whatever. I don't want to waste all your time. We'll just deal with it here. So again, hopefully I can have it properly up and running by Friday for my broadcast. So that's kind of iffy. I'll let you know. Okay. I'll do my best. It's it's only 2 days from now, and I just started reconfiguring it, so I have to install all my software again, all my broadcasting software and everything like that. So, other than that, I don't have much going on. I still have my wit beer back here in the fermenter. It's actually it took a while to finish. It's just now, maybe tonight, actually ready to keg. It just went and went and went. I was gonna, like 3-4 days ago, I was gonna keg it because I actually sort of ran out of stuff out of homebrew, and I just couldn't do it. It was still going. So tonight's the night, I think. After I finish this video, I'm gonna get that in the keg and get it chilled down, and maybe in a couple of hours I'll force carbonate it and we'll see what it tastes like. So by next week, by next Homebrew Wednesday, we'll have a sample for you, which I may record beforehand and then just stick it in there. So as far as my SJ Pour beer goes, I am not submitting that version of it. It is not undercarbonated. It just lacks head retention. And I know some people say, the hell with it, put it in anyway. No. I know I can do better than this. This is my first time entering the contest or the challenge or whatever you want to call it, and I don't want to be the laughing stock of the brewing community when you pour a beer and it looks like coffee. So I'm going to rebrew it, and I'm going to add something to it to hopefully give it more, more body. Anyway, I will brew it again, and I will submit whatever happens. If it's not good, well, nothing I can do. But it should be at least better than what I had here. And that. So other than that, I just have I still have a Cooper's Mexican cerveza around here somewhere. Heck, I hope I can find that. I wanted to film this video outside today, out in the backyard where we've got like a nice little patio set up out there. But it got too dark, and besides, with using the iPad, there isn't really a great way to put it on a tripod or anything like that. So next week I'll make sure that we get out there and sit if it's not raining, and we'll shoot it from out there on the chairs. Wife's got a little gazebo set up and everything. It's beautiful. I running out of things to say. It's hard every week to come up with stuff. Some people they don't do one every week for this very reason, because they either don't have time or they just don't have anything to really say, and that's their choice. I've personally made it sort of my obligation to have something every week to give you on Wednesday or Thursday if it's late, whether it's just me jibber jabbering or whatever. At least it's something. Again, I'm not criticizing people for not doing it every week. Everyone's got their own lives and their own thing going on. But when I set out to do this, I made that decision for me, that I wanted to make it every single week. I have a question for you guys, if you don't mind. Last week you saw that I had a package sent to me, and in that package there was the PBW. Okay, now I don't have it in front of me, so I can't read the directions or whatever, but it says a certain amount of water per ounce of PBW, or I forget the measurement, so it's like 2/3 of an ounce per gallon or something like that, whatever it was, right? What do they mean by ounce? Is it measured ounce, like as in you put it on a scale and you measure out an ounce of PBW, or is it an ounce as in like a teaspoon or a tablespoon or whatever an ounce is? Because that I don't know, that confuses me. The instructions on that thing are actually kind of mixed up. If you look at the proportions, it's weird. Something's wrong. But what do you guys, what's your thoughts on that? I've been doing a little bit of reading on these smart meters the electric companies are putting on our houses. And you may have heard of these, and I'm a little concerned because there's a lot of literature online suggesting that these smart meters are giving off a lot of electromagnetic energy that's not good for humans. And there is really a lot of strong opposition to these things, and people have done a lot of research on them and done measurements even with equipment and noticed how much electromagnetic radiation is being sent from these things as they send their information to the cell phone towers or wherever they send it. I've got 6 of them on the side of my house here, because we have 6 units adjoined here, 6 condos. And like literally right on my left-hand side of my head, right up there are 6 smart meters. And, if I don't die of brain cancer sometime soon, I don't know, I think I've been accused of being a tinfoil hat wearer. Well, you know what? When you hear so much bad information about these things, and then you've got 6 of them on the side of your frigging, house, or if you live in an apartment, you may have 30 or 40 of them somewhere in there. I don't know. I really don't know. That's just I'm a little upset about that. 1, I wouldn't care too much, but 6? Oh, geez, I don't know. I might get the tinfoil hat out and line the thing with tinfoil. But all in all, I'm just sort of joking around a little bit. Although I am concerned about them. Um, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? This is the way the world is. You know, you got cell phones, and you got all that controversy about cell phones, and the way, you know, you're holding it up to your head. Wi-Fi, all that controversy about that. Controversy, sorry, not controversy. And all this other stuff. If you guys have any opinions on that, go ahead and post it down below. Is it a bunch of wish-washy, you know, conspiracy theory stuff? Or do you really think that there's something to be concerned of? I don't use my cell phone a lot, so I'm not concerned about that. And I do hold it a small distance away from my head, or I'll use a speakerphone. But these little smart meter things, I don't know, they got me kind of worried. Anyway. Alright guys, well, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that was okay this week. A little simple. Next week I'll make sure to do something a little more elaborate when I get my computer up and running. And it's not like I couldn't use my camera. It's just that I wasn't able to use my computer to edit this video. So that's why I used the iPad. Cheers to Paul from Ireland. Lovely stuff. Good beer. Thanks for watching, guys. More for you next week. Hopefully I'll see you Friday on my live broadcast. And listen, if you want to get a hold of me, I got a couple of people asking me, how do I find out where to send you something if you want to send something? Well, I'm not concerned about people sending me things, but I do get asked. So if you want to get in touch with me that way, you go to 17brewcrew.com. It's the best way to get to me. I don't want to, you know, give out my email address necessarily to everybody. And the YouTube message area I hear is undergoing some transitional woes. So I'm not going to tell you to try to get a hold of me through that avenue. So the other way to do it is just 17brewcrew.com. Just sign up for an account. It's free. You don't have to, you know, it's nothing, you know, even if you never use it again. If you did want to get a hold of me, that's the way to do it. And there's a lot of great information on there as well. We've put a lot of hard work into that forum, and great community there. Really great community on that forum. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you soon, hopefully on Friday, and absolutely next Wednesday, if not sooner. Take care, be safe, cheers out. By the way, P.S. Do you remember this from last week? Well, thanks to all your help and Seven's help, I figured out how to use this thing, and next week, we'll check it out. Cheers.